But let's, of course, start with what, of course, is the big story of the day. The speculation about the 2025 Nobel Peace Prize has now been put to rest. And the winner is María Corina Machado, who is Venezuela's opposition leader in hiding, who's won the top honor. When the Nobel Committee called her with the news, Machado reacted to it in complete shock.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
Yes.
Hello?
Am I talking to María Corina Machado?
Yes, this is María Corina.
Yes, María Corina. My name is Christian Berghardt Piken. I am the secretary of the Norwegian Nobel Committee in Oslo. And I'm calling to inform you that in a few minutes it shall be announced here at the Nobel Institute that you will be awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for 2025.
Oh my God.
So the warmest congratulations to you, Maria.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, I have no words. I thank you so much, but I hope you understand this is a movement. This is a achievement of a whole society. I am just one person. I certainly do not deserve this. Oh my God.
I think both the movement and you deserve it. So I'm sure this comes as a surprise, and I'm sorry to have to wake you up in the middle of the night to convey this. We don't have much time. We actually are making the announcement just in a few minutes. But I want to quote just shortly from the text that will be announced shortly, where it is said that you are receiving the prize for, and here I quote directly from the announcement, for her tireless work promoting democratic rights for the people of Venezuela and for her struggle to achieve a just and peaceful transition from dictatorship to democracy.
I'm honored, humbled. I am very grateful on behalf of the Venezuelan people. We're not there yet. We're working very hard to achieve it, but I'm sure that we will prevail, and this is certainly a biggest recognition to our people that certainly deserve it. So thank you very much. Thank you very much.
In its announcement, the committee said that Machado is in fact being awarded for her tireless work for promoting the democratic rights for the people of Venezuela, and also for her struggle to achieve a just and a peaceful transition from dictatorship to democracy.
As the leader of the democratic forces in Venezuela, María Corina Machado is one of the most extraordinary examples of civilian courage in Latin America in recent times. Ms. Machado has been a key unifying figure in a political opposition that was once deeply divided, an opposition that found common ground in the demand for free election and representative government.
All right, so who exactly is Ms. Machado? Now, she was born the 7th of October in 1967. Now, she, in fact, studied to qualify as an industrial engineer and is also known as the Iron Lady in Venezuela. Remember, she's in fact studied industrial engineering and finance, and her supporters and allies, she's called the Iron Lady there. Now, before her political stint began, María Corina Machado established the Asana Foundation for Street Children in the capital city of Caracas way back in 1992. Now, 10 years later, in 2002, she in fact had co-founded SUMATE, which was a group to promote free and fair elections And 8 years later, in 2010, this is, of course, what she did. Mercado was elected to Venezuela's National Assembly. But that tenure came to a premature end in 2014 after she was expelled from office. In 2017, María Corina Machado founded the Soy Venezuela Alliance to bring all pro-democracy parties under one umbrella alliance. And then in 2023, she announced her presidential candidacy to contest against the incumbent, Nicolas Maduro. But shortly afterwards, Machado was blocked from contesting the elections. When Maduro claimed victory in 2024 presidential polls, Machado was forced to go into hiding. But unlike the opposition figure, Edmundo Gonzalez, who left Venezuela and went into a self-exile, Machado, interestingly, chose to remain within the country, although in hiding, despite the fear of a crackdown. In December 2024, she received the Sakharov Prize from the European Union. So this, of course, is your Nobel Peace Prize winner for the year 2025. And she's, of course, been awarded the prize for her relentless efforts to try and bring freedom to the people in Venezuela. That, of course, is what the Nobel Committee has said. And to help make sense of this and to tell us more on this, we are joined in this broadcast by Mr. Elias Ferrer, who is the founder of Orinoco Research, political and economic analyst. Mr. Ferrer, thank you very much indeed for joining us here on WION. Now, this is a big honor. You know, María Corina Machado has been given the Nobel Prize for Peace. What's your first reaction on this?
So this is actually, this is a very big development for Venezuela's political process, right? Because the overwhelming majority of the population want change, and they want it now, and they voted for change in last year's presidential election. There have been some controversies as well, because maybe, you know, it's the Nobel Peace Prize, and she has been someone who has been calling on especially the United States, but also other countries, to intervene militarily in Venezuela, with the idea that the only way to achieve political change is through a foreign military intervention into Venezuela. So there has been some controversy, but I think most people in Venezuela are celebrating this development.
Interesting that you say most people in Venezuela are celebrating this development. You're joining us from Caracas. Now, Nicolas Maduro will turn around and say that he has won the election fair and square, and this is actually just international meddling into Venezuela's politics. How do you respond to that?
Well, I mean, it's true that Maduro did claim victory, but actually María Corina Machado's biggest achievement wasn't to topple Maduro or anything like that, or she hasn't made any inroads into that direction. But she did organize her party to have people in every single voting station to then see the voting tallies, and then they were able to prove that her party was her candidate was who actually won the election. And so then, I mean, saying that someone else is trying to meddle in Venezuela's affairs maybe doesn't make a lot of sense if the incumbent president has stolen the election, right? So the idea of sovereignty is a bit strange there.
It's interesting that María Corina Machado, who wants the United States to, of course, interfere to try and bring about some kind of a government change, has, of course, been awarded the Nobel Prize for Peace. But it remains to be seen as to what Donald Trump has to say on this. But thank you very much indeed, Mr. Elias Ferrer, for joining us from Caracas in Venezuela to get us that perspective there. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.